Here we go. So Ultimate Budget Squad 3. It's been a long time since I've done one of these videos, and I'm going to change it up today because I'm going to take this team online and play a game and see how I get on with it and see if I'm actually speaking the truth or this is all just nonsense. We'll test it out. I'm going to tell you the format of this really quickly. I'm going to have a starting 5 that sits at around sort of 10 to 20k, and I'm going to have a bench that sits at sort of around 5k or less. So we've got players in here for everyone, and like I said, I'll then take them online and see how they get on. First, before I do any of that, like, guys, the channel's going crazy. Like, our subs are going up every day. We're receiving the most amazing comments. Just so you know, if you do drop a comment, I'll respond to absolutely every one of them. I really appreciate anyone who goes out there that sort of out of their way to leave a message. And it's a tough time for everyone, and you know, a nice message is always makes my day. So thank you for that. I will give you 2 seconds again, as always, to drop a sub if you haven't. I know most of you have already, but here's 2 seconds. Awesome, right? That's out the way. So let's get into the squad, and here it is. This is the squad we're going to be running. I'm going to walk you through it really quickly. Listen, I'm not going to bore you with every signature and every animation and compare it to every other player in the game. I'm just going to tell you practically why I like these cards, maybe why I've selected them over others. De'Aaron Fox is rapid. That's the best thing about him. He's got 97 speed and he's pretty good at everything else as well. I'll just touch on his badges really quickly. Quick first step on Hall of Fame. That's all you need to know. He can shoot the ball. He has got defensive badges like Interceptor and things like that. They're all helpful. He's a good playmaker and he's really fast. Klay Thompson. So I could have put Donovan Mitchell in here. I put Klay Thompson in because I just prefer him. I'm not the best shooter in the game. So to have a player whose release I'm comfortable with. He's a 3-and-D guy. He defends really well. He does one thing as well that, you know, it's not really evident on his stats, but he does one thing a lot. 95 3 ball, obviously boosted by a coach, a shoe, whatever, you're up to 99. His defense is really, really good. But he's really good on the fast break, this Klay. Although his speed and everything else isn't amazing, his lateral quickness is 94, which I think is the reason. I really like Klay on the fast break. He seems to get so many dunks on the fast break. Catch and shoot on Hall of Fame. Gold clamps defensively, the Heart Crusher, Intimidator. You know what Klay Thompson is. The card reflects his real life persona. Pascal Siakam's a new one. I've only used this card once. I've used it for XP. I really liked it. It's really well rounded. You can see here, 85 layup, 80 driving dunk, 85 standing dunk, 85 block, good perimeter defense, good interior defense, really good speed for a small forward, power forward. And again, badges, you know, he's just got a lot of them. What is that? 41 badges? Yeah, 41 badges. That's good. And, you know, he's basically got everything. The Hoff badge isn't great, but on gold, he's got catch and shoot. He's got rim protector, clamps, heart crusher, intimidator. I'm a defensively minded player, so he's got all the badges I like. Quick first step as well. He can do a lot. Sean Kemp is at the rim one of the most dominant cards in this game. That's what he is. I absolutely love this card. Driving layups 87, mid range is 92, close shots 90, 83 ball again. Badge and shoes. He's amazing. 97 standing dunk, 96 driving dunk. That really sums up this card. He will dunk on literally anything. Rebounding is decent. Badge-wise, he's got 2 Hall of Fame badges, and then, you know, I score a lot of my points on the fast break. So to have fast break finisher and showtime, 2 of the best badges you could have for me. Again, he's got a lot of other good badges. I won't bore you with all of that, but he's a good stretch 4, he's a good stretch 5, and you know, he can run the rim like the best of them. Ibaka has a real chance of being the best centre in this game. If you chuck badges on him, he probably would be the best centre in this game. He's only 6'10", we've got a lot of height in this team, so we can forfeit that at the centre point. But 85 3 ball as a stretch 5, and 90 driving dunk as well. 97 block. I mean, he's so dominant in defending, protecting the rim. He just is dominant. Interior defense 90, rebounding really good. Again, great speed for a centre. Let's have a quick look at his badges. Hoff rim protector just sums up this card. He is incredible. He can shoot a bit as well. He's got some shooting badges, catch and shoot, corner specialist. But then you've got all the badges that you want for a strong centre: intimidator, rebound chaser, brick wall, etc. An amazing option. So that's the starting 5. Like I said, all these cards sit at somewhere between sort of 10 and maybe 25k. That's where they sit. Ibaka's got a duo as well if you want to use that. On the bench, we've got Steve Francis. Now, Steve Francis is very similar to Derrick Rose, John Wall, Russell Westbrook. He's a very similar card. He just dunks the ball really well and he's rapid. That's basically what he does. 91 speed. He feels quicker than that, but, you know, it's good at this stage in the game. He can hit the 3. He's got an 83-point shot, 92 driving layup. So again, just running the rim, he's really good. If you badge up this Steve Francis, he can get very close to a John Wall. And it will be a lot cheaper. Again, badges I like. Fast break finisher, catch and shoot is good. Offensively, he can be an absolute beast in this game. Rex Chapman, probably still the best Ruby in the game. There's another card here that's probably giving him some competition now. 3-point shot 89. I've used this card quite a lot, so again, it's good to have cards in here that I'm comfortable with. Driving layups good. Driving dunks is 90. I mean, his animations are incredible as well. Defensively, he doesn't do a lot, and he's okay on speed, but his shot is just so good, and he just plays better than his stats. Again, good badges, catch and shoot, corner specialist, showtime, quick first step, all the badges that you want to see. Gold range extender on this Rex Chapman. It's a really, really good card. Really underrated. Probably the card that punches most above his weight in terms of his stats and his overall. This Gerald Green I really like as well. Again, it's a cheap option. We are talking about cards that are sort of 2 to 5k right now, and yeah, this guy's a bargain. 3-point shot of an 85, and he can run small forward, so he can stretch the floor. And 95 driving dunk is again dominant. Defensively, he's okay. His speed is okay. Lateral quickness is okay, but again, good badges across the board. Catch and shoot, corner specialist again. You know, we're talking about a power forward here. Acrobat. Chase down artist is badge I love. Fast break finisher again. Showtime again. Quick first step again. Really, really good card. Jonathan Isaac, I don't understand how he's a Ruby. I mean, you can split the difference on that yourself if you want. And you'll realise very quickly that he should be sitting at around a 91 if you split those two stats. So he's an amethyst at worst. 97 defence. That's all you need to say. He's 6'11". He's 97 defence. 3-point shot is an 84. Again, offensively, he's not useless. He can do a lot. Driving dunk at 85 is, again, really good. His defensive stats are okay, but you'll see in his badges, lateral quickness 87, which really helps him out on defence. Let's have a look at his badges really quickly. He's only got 16, and if you badge him up, he'll just be dominant. Catch and shoot, pickpocket, gold clamps, gold defensive leader, gold interceptor, gold intimidator. I mean, quick first step as well on a 6'11" power forward. Amazing. Patrick Ewing is probably the surprise on the screen. I think the rest of them you could probably predict. I will get into some alternatives to these cards after the gameplay. But again, looking at Patrick Ewing, he's very close to the Pink Diamond Unlimited reward from last season. Everyone's sleeping on this card. If you want a rim protector, if you don't want a centre that shoots threes, and it's not obligatory that you have to do that, you can do what you want. This Patrick Ewing is one of the best rim protectors in the game. If you have a look at his offense, it's pretty good. Standing dunk 85, driving dunk 80, that's fine. But you get into this stuff, block 85, interior defense 87, rebounding's pretty good, lateral quickness is okay, but then it's this really that puts him over the top. 5 Hoff badges, and one of them is Hoff rim protector. That sums up this card. Honestly, forget all the stats that you just read, and that's why I said I'm not going to bore you with this stuff. This card is so much better than his stats suggest. He's got all the badges you need, Heart Crusher, Intimidator, etc. Amazing card. So this is the lineup we're going to run. Let's jump into a gameplay and let's see if I can use this team online. So full disclaimer, if this team performs badly, it's not the team, it's me. I'm not very good at this game and I'm not used to these players. So I'm not expecting to sort of blow the doors off with this gameplay. But yeah, let's see how they get on. So we're 4-0 on this run at the moment. It's really nice to play Unlimited, by the way, once you've got Unlimited done, because it just doesn't feel as big when you load into a game and you can take a loss. Let's see what lineup we get. Okay, here we go. Right, okay, so straight off the bat, our squad costs about 60, 70k, which is about the price of that David Robinson. So AK-47 is one of the best cards in the game. Dominic Wilkins, obviously a pink diamond. Malone is basically a T-Mac clone, and Irving. So this is a really good squad to test the budget squad against. You know, they are sort of outranked here in terms of tiers and things like that. You know, he's running 4 diamonds and a pink diamond, and one of those diamonds is one of the best cards in the game. So, again, I'm not going to bore you with the gameplay. Let's jump into a montage. Let's see how we get on in this game.
Let's go now.
Well, that was unexpected. Okay, so they've proved that they can run a team over really quickly. De'Aaron Fox, you could see there was just devastating. Clay was really good with the steals, as was the rest of the team. We defended well, and the guy gave up pretty quick. So does that prove my point? I don't know. I mean, we didn't even bring the bench on. They were pretty dominant. Yeah, I think we've got to play another one, haven't we? Let's get into another gameplay. I still can't get over how quick that De'Aaron Fox is. I mean, he genuinely feels like lightning quick. I think he's tied for like the fastest player in the game, but he just feels... I mean, you compare him to like his 97 speed to like a 93, and it's just like two different worlds. It'll be good to see what matchup we get up here. I just want to point out as well, you saw Clay on that fast break, right? You saw that dunk. That's what I was talking about with his movement. He's just always there. Right, let's see what we've got here. Okay, cool. Monta Ellis, one of my favourite point guards in the game. Cam Reddish, one of my favourite cards in the game. Melo's really good. That Glenn Robinson is basically sort of budget Zion. And Sean Kemp, you can see there, he's running him at centre. He is a great stretch 5 as well. So this is a better game. He obviously outranks us at every position in terms of tiers, including our bench. I mean, we're going to be running rubies against Cam Reddish. This should be a really good test. I don't know how the game's going to go. It should be a really good test to see if this team can hang with some of the best cards in the game.
One, two, three, four.
Let's go now.
One, two, three, four.
Let's go now.
So it's been a weird first quarter. We've got to get a stop here because I don't want him to put anything up. Good job. Right, it's been a weird quarter. Like, for some reason, the team's defending really, really well. Like, we can't get our offense together. That's the problem. We need to figure that out. But we're just getting out rebounded. It's been the case for the last few videos. Like, I cannot get a rebound to save my life. Let's see how the second quarter goes. I really like the team. That's what I want to be clear about. The team feels really fluid and feels, you know, as close as possible to my main team. I just need to get used to the players a little bit more and get our offense together. And let's try out the bench as well, see what they can do.
One, two, three, four.
Let's go now.
End of the second quarter. I have no idea whether that shot counted or not, but we'll find out in a second. The game's starting to go a little bit better. Like, we're still missing out on a lot of rebounds. We are defending the perimeter so well. And this guy's really good. I want to give him credit. He's really, really good at the game. His defense is absolute lockdown. Oh, we did get the points for that. Great. His defense is absolute lockdown, especially on ball. And, you know, he's putting up some amazing shots. You've seen some fadeaway greens and things like that. He's really good. So let's keep going. We're getting straight through the middle this time. I feel like we can flood him now. That's where I'm at. It's going to go one way or the other, but we're building a lead here, and I don't know if he can cope with it.
One, two, three, four.
Let's go now.
That was unexpected. I thought it was a good game, but he has checked out, and the Ultimate Budget squad has now got 2 rage quits in a row, both against teams that had better players. So this team definitely works. I'm going to jump into the analysis a little bit. I really enjoyed using this team. First and foremost, enjoyment comes first. I really enjoyed using this team. They were so flexible. They had so many options. The bench was incredible. But let's just analyse the players quickly, and then we'll jump out of this video. So let's break this down. So De'Aaron Fox did exactly what we wanted him to do. You could see his speed. He was unstoppable at times. He basically got that first rage quit on his own. Clay defensively was a beast. I mean, you saw him either getting steals, contesting every shot. He knocked down a 3. Did everything we needed Clay to do. And you saw what I meant by that fast break, right? He just gets it every time. Siakam was okay. He got a couple of dunks at various points. He was good on the cut. That's where I used him. I don't think I used him as well as I could have done. Definitely a better player than that gameplay suggested. Kemp was an absolute beast. You saw him just dunk all over everyone. Really, really good defensively as well. Ibaka was dominant. Once that sort of algo sort of rebounding craziness ended in the first quarter, you saw one of the chase down blocks that Ibaka got. It was absolutely devastating. He's really, really good. Steve Francis did what we needed him to do. He did knock down a 3 in that game as well. But again, he's just really good at getting inside, really good at collapsing a zone, getting on the inside and getting shooters open. Rex was brilliant. We knocked down a few 3s with him. He came off the bench and he was an MVP candidate, but Gerald Green was right there with him. I mean, he put up 10 points in about 2 minutes coming off the bench. He was incredible. He did knock down a 3 as well. It shows that he can shoot. Jonathan Isaac, he didn't have a huge amount of sort of gameplay to kind of comment on, because I think by the time the team come on, we started to kind of overrun the guy, and we were defending so well on the perimeter that he didn't really have the time to have an impact, but it was good having him in the team. And Patrick Ewing, you saw how dominant he was, right? When he came on, my opponent was completely shut down. So props to my opponent. He was a really good player. I really wish we could have finished that game, to be honest, and we would have had a lot more. But I'm sure this video is already pushing sort of 20, 30 minutes. I don't want to drag this out forever. That's the budget squad, guys. Please like and subscribe. I cannot explain how much I appreciate everything you guys are doing right now. It's making me feel amazing to see you guys enjoying the content. Leave a comment, leave a like, drop a subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Until next time, thanks for watching, guys.